Hey guys, welcome back to My Anime Heroes Customs. Something fairly easy and simple for this week's release. We have Sakura Haruno in her The Last Movie outfit. This will be a quick video since the build is very simple and straightforward. This also gives me time to work on the harder and more complicated projects. Hope you enjoy this. She'll be the 107th commission project. Join my Patreon if you want to see more builds and customs in the future. Names of patrons will be included at the end of every video as a thank you for their support on this channel. Check out link in description box below if you want to support my work. I thank you in advance and cheers! Let's start with our materials. I'm using a Hengtoy's female body and Shfiguarts 3D printed Sakura head. If you've been following the channel for a while, you guys know that we've been using this particular body for a lot of the other female customs in the past. But this one is particularly in the medium bust size. And of course, we have a 3D printed head sculpt by my partner Shfiguarts. We have his link in the description box below. And looking at the scale of the head, it fits perfectly on the Hengtoy's female body. First thing to do is we have to spray this in primer gray. I used Bosny primer gray for this, and now we can see the details more clearly. We have a little bit of seam lines and excess plastic here and there, so all I have to do is sand those out and add some filler and maybe use my hobby knife to make it all smooth and get it ready for paint. Once I do that, we can head on to painting the skin tone. I'm using Tamiya Flat Flesh for the first layer of the skin and then match it to the body. While the head sculpt is drying in paint, let's start making the clothing for the body. Up first, we have her black cycling shorts, and I used this template over here and used a spandex cotton black fabric. Cut two pieces and sew them together, and this is how it looks like. We just have to flip it inside out and fit it to the body. I'll be showing you everything that I'm gonna do to the lower body of this costume. So now we already have her black cycling shorts. Up next, we're gonna use some Teflon tape or plumber's tape to add wraps on her thighs. I have these best selection feet. These are extras from my past customs, so we'll use this to give her some sandals, and I'm using this cream or pinkish spandex cotton for her wraps on her knees and on her elbows. Let's go. Ta-da! Like I said, this will be a very short and straightforward video. So here is a fast forward on the work that I've done on the lower body. The cycling shorts are there. I've input the peach pink spandex cotton on her elbows and on her knees. I've added a ankle joint on her legs and feet, and I've added black straps on the wrists and on her ankles. And I've also added that kunai holder on her right thigh. Up next, we're now making her main top, which is this maroon Chinese collar dress. I'm using this template and a dark maroon spandex cotton. It looks different in the light, but I've just sewed two pieces together into that template and flip it over and fit it into the body. This is a rough fit onto the body. Definitely we have to shorten it, cut some slits onto the side, open up the armholes bigger, and make a Chinese collar neck piece onto that. Make it a little bit slimmer so that it fits well onto the body. And after that, we may have to add some white lines for her details. Fast forward on the final measurements and sizes that I've done onto the main top. So it consists of hemming the edges, making the edges clean, making the fit onto the body better. So that is just eyeballing everything, fitting, taking it off, adjusting. It's a series and a process of that all together, and it looks really, really good. Now we need to add details like this black belt piece that she has, and then the white straps that goes onto her body. For her hands, I'm also changing up her hands. We have an extra set of hands from the Figma Kirito that I have as spare parts, so I'm gonna be using this. I'll be painting this black, and this will be a much easier swapping interchangeable hands. Fast forward, a quick turnaround on the details that I've added to the last Sakura outfit. Final thing to do, let's look at the head sculpt. I've painted it the flat flesh from Tamiya and matched the skin tone to the body with my airbrush. Up next, we need to paint into the hair and her headband. Colored in the hair light pink and colored the eye base as white. All we need to do is detail this up and then she'll be done. Tada! Finally, she is done. We have the last Sakura custom. I really enjoyed this build. I made it as clean as I can. She was very straightforward and simple in the difficulty level and all of the customs that we've made up until this point. The Hang Toys body works really well in terms of the scale of the 1/12 action figure customs. So using this in relation to the SHF Bodycoon and the SH Figuarts, I think we're on point with the scale of Sakura. She has great articulation, nothing is hindering all the parts in the movement, and every joint and posing is very sturdy. I've painted the Figma hands black. Now it's very easily swappable. And I also made just this blue chakra punching effect part for Sakura. Of course, we all know that she has this monstrous strength, so I wanted to capture and recreate that in an accessory. And for the final accessory, swapping out both of the open hands that we have for the Figma alternate hands, I have this healing effect part that my client requested. It will work when you put it on top of another figure. For example, let me get our Flame Hashira Rengoku-san, that he's all bloodied up. So I'll just put it on top of him and pose Sakura with him just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and what are we waiting for? Let's jump straight to action poses.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah.